What up, everybody? It's your boy Avell did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you're checking me out for the first time, however you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So to y'all, I like to say thank you. Thank you very much. All right, who we got up? We got Project Pat up right now.
What?
Yeah. If y'all haven't heard on, we're just now hearing about it. It just hit the news. But apparently about a week or so ago, Project Pat's son was gunned down and unalived in Memphis.
What?
Yes. And it seemed like it's becoming a trend for these the sons of these rappers to get caught up in something or figure they have to be in the streets, so-called allegedly in the streets like their parents, and something tragic happens. Look at Gilly the Kid. Look what happened to his son. You know, and here it is, Project Pat. It makes me think of Young Thug's son as well, because he's been in the news lately. You know, all of these kids who think they have to act like their parents were when they were their age. And no, you don't have to do that, because your parents did things so that you wouldn't have to do what they did. Look at Boosie's son. Boosie's son is always wilding out, trying to act like he's the younger version of his dad. T.I.'s son. You know, we got all of these kids, you know, growing up a certain way and not realizing that the streets will whoop your feet. You know, so here's the story on Project Pat's son.
Thank you so much, Andrew. The violent crime plaguing our city has now hit home for one of Memphis's most well-known rappers. Project Pat's son was killed in a shooting in a park right across the street from the airport. Fox 15's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon is putting the pieces together from the shooting that happened in the middle of the winter storm. Kayla.
Man, so he was sitting across the street from the airport in Memphis. I wonder if he was about to, if he was sitting there smoking a blunt, getting ready to go to the airport, or just came from the airport. But that's kind of fishy, and especially it seems like all of these unalivings normally don't happen in cold weather. They normally happen when it's hot outside, summertime or something like that. But this is a cold, snowy day in the afternoon. So that means it's what, 12 something in the afternoon? And people have unaliving on their mind. Wow. I think he was watched. Let's continue.
Yeah, it happened almost 2 weeks ago on the Friday when Memphis was hit by a half-foot of snow. Police were called to a park in the Imogene Heights neighborhood and found a man dead.
Look at the car, y'all. So that means they shot through the back window. I wonder if he was the driver or what. But yeah, it looked like the bullets came through the back window. Let's continue.
He was later identified as 21-year-old Patrick Houston Jr. Today, Fox 13 confirmed he was the son of Memphis rapper Project Pat. He's been a big name in the rap world since the early 90s. He achieved big success featuring on 3 6 Mafia albums. One of his own albums went gold. He also rose to fame in the group The Kazi. He's the brother of Juicy J, one of the founders of 3 6 Mafia. But in Memphis, he's also known for his prison ministry. His nonprofit, called the Go Foundation, goes into prisons where Project Pat speaks. He says he's helped more than 4,000 prisoners give their lives to God in the past 5 years.
So God gives people out here people out here have gifts of influence. I was using my gift in the wrong way.
So far, police have not released any information about the shooter or what was going on in the park that afternoon in the middle of a snowstorm. But they are asking you to call Crime Stoppers if.
All right. So it seems like they have no suspects. They have no reasoning why this happened. You know, I feel sorry for Project Pat. You know, his son's only 21 years old. I've never heard about his son being in the streets or anything like that. But then again, I don't know. It seems like for somebody to unalive you while you're sitting in a car in a storm, well, not a storm, but a real snowy day right across the street at a park from the airport, they had to be looking for you or gunning for you. Could this be Project Pat's karma for something he did? Who knows? I just know this is a sad story. It's like if the actual artist isn't being unalive, the kids are now, you know? And I guess we just have to say, you know, the kids that's growing up as my dad was a famous rapper. Just remember, you don't have to mimic how your dad might have been when he was younger. Remember, he was younger. So things he did then, he don't do now. And there's a reason why, you know? So yeah, let's keep Project Pat in our prayers, and hopefully, you know, him and his family will see some kind of justice. Right now, it seems like they don't have any suspects. I don't even know, because, you know, everybody I hear talk about it say the same thing, is they wonder why he, they make it sound like he left his son in Memphis, but his son is grown. We can't forget that. He's 21, so he can't tell him where to be, where to go. People always say, well, Project Pat has money. Why did he leave his son in Memphis? We have no clue of why his son was in Memphis. You know, I'm quite sure for the first reason why he was there, he was probably born and raised there. You know, it's hard to tell somebody to leave what they've known their whole life. You see what I'm saying? Just to go somewhere that's different from where you live. It's the same thing going on, but unfamiliar with people that you're around. So we'll see where this goes. You know, hopefully they'll have a suspect. You know, I don't know how often they actually find people that unalive people in Memphis, because I heard it's just a shit show out there. So I have no clue. But we'll see. I want to know what y'all think down below about these rappers' sons trying to mimic how their dads might have acted when they were young. Do you guys think it's the father's fault? Or do you think it's just the kids being bad on their own? I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And y'all already know I'm gonna be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. So I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right, peace.